Just got. I'll be back in a bit. Bonjour, je m'appelle Alfie here. What goes well, just waiting on a person. Right guys, we can get underway now because that person has joined and it was the McLaren because his game was glitching. So we finally got in, that's all that matters. So we can now ready up and I'll see you when we get on the grid. Never mind, he's lost again. I don't know what's going on. Honestly. I ain't got a clue why he's left, but he lagged out. She said on the Discord. What's up, Joseph? He's lagged. He's just lagged out. So we're gonna have to. We've been waiting here since like 8:15. We've waited 10 minutes. All good, thanks mate, all good, all good. Just waiting on one more person. Hopefully he does join in the nick of time, so we're going to be muted until we get onto the grid. In that time, I can get a drink. To get a drink and we're still waiting. Now, so Levy Caden couldn't make it start. I'll see you on the grid. So we're now on the grid, and we had just waited 15 minutes for one person, but he never joined, so that's pretty long just for waiting on one person. But anyway, formation's going to start now. That's all that matters. So we're going to get underway as soon as the clock strikes 8:30, probably. Something's going on. I think we're waiting on someone. It's the first race of the season, you know. Oh. I don't know what happened there. Said. Right, okay, we are here for the formation lap now, lap 0 out of 29, so we're not underway just yet. Energy Lola on pole for the Grand Prix in the Haas. So here we go, and I'll be muted until we get back on the grid for the 5 red lights. So now we are lining up on the grid for the Bahrain Grand Prix, the first round of Season 2 of Slipstream Racing League. Now, as the pole sitter is going to line up on the grid, and we are going to get underway in just 1 minute's time now for the Grand Prix. I'll look at some comments now. I'll turn on the map, yes, okay, that's fine. Oh, not that, track map. No, don't need lap data. So anyway, here we go. Here we go. The 5 red lights. And away we go here for the first round of the second season of Slipstream Racing League. Oh, there's a big collision for the Ferrari there at the back. And now, Energy Lola fighting with Jimmy up front, and the Williams is side by side with the Haas. It's like the opposite of real life F1 between Williams and Haas from 2021. The wheel to wheel, and all day, and that is Jimmy up ahead. There's still wheel to wheel, and Energy Lola loses position, and Jimmy is up ahead now. And what a start! Verjosh and Retty Lemby 23 with a terrible start there. As now we're going to go further down the field, as there is just absolute carnage everywhere right now, as Roche, the boss, gets a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting there. It is strict limits, and there is a fight up ahead now. We're going to go on the TV pod as the Alfa Romeo of Hazard sends it on the inside. There's just literally people parking everywhere. Is that a safety car? No. It's just yellow flags waving around at sector 2 and 3. Hazard goes up into P8, but it's me, Adrian Yo, is still fighting it here. Round the outside he goes, and what a lap one. Jimmy sets the fastest lap going on to lap 2. Now it's me, Adrian Yo. We have a fight here. Hazard keeps it on the inside here on lap 2. There's a good fight here between P8 and P9, and something has happened. Something has happened. Who was it? And Vettel. Oh, there's just absolute spin carnage right now. It's me, Adrian Yo, gets a 5-second time penalty for a severe collision with Vettel 5. That can get taken off. Roche the boss down into P15. Verjoss 33 into 16th. What a start to the season we have already here at Bahrain. Plenty more still to come for sure, as it's just mainly these two at the minute. But is it here? The main question is, we might as well have the telemetry on, as we have our first retirement of Roche the boss on lap 2 out of 29 here, as there are yellow flags at sector 2. Now the DRS zone will be coming up on the next lap, so it can get even more interesting between the top two here, maybe JSS as well, because he can get in the mix as well, but he's 1.8 seconds behind Energy Lola in the hat. But Energy Lola goes fastest. He will be on 19 points, and now the DRS zone has been enabled. Now Energy Lola will get the DRS down the straight. Can he make a move on Jimmy here, going in sector 1? A little bit wide there, Energy Lola, but keep it on track. It's like Hamilton, Verstappen, near enough again, but in a different type of way. Because look how different the cars are. It is a Haas and a Williams. So it's a different storyline here in Division 2. Slipstream, as the Haas is going to get, he goes wide, he's going to get that rear wing open, but he has to go off track a little bit, and nothing is yet to happen between the top two. It is separated by 3/10 on lap 3, so it's really tight between these two now. And Lincoln Boy 10 is going to try and catch up to JSS for a podium place here, but we don't want to just look at these two. Here's a chance now for the Haas to get that rear wing open, maybe the ERS as well. I'm not too sure. Will he? No. He knows he can make a move here. He knows he can. And there was a bit of Charles Leclerc. And Jimmy goes a little bit wide there, and Energy Lola gets the DRS. He is back in front now, as Jimmy has a little spin, has a bit of oversteer, and Energy Lola goes ahead on lap 4. And now JSS is going to start to creep in, as there's yellow flags, and not Alvin and Vettel 5 are fighting it out, but I'm pretty sure Vettel 5 had something to do with the gravel, but no safety cars just as yet. It is all clean, fair racing so far. So the top two are spread out again, but Jimmy got the DRS and gained a bit of time there, so he can still gain so much time through corners, but it depends what his corner pace is like. Now, We're going to come back to the main straight. JSS, as it stands, he will get the RS. I don't think now. As his yellow flags waving, that's sector 2 and sector 3. And I'm pretty sure that's between 3 cars. Maybe more. Yeah. That is Vettel 5 with no wing. And now, Energy Lola just defended. We have just saw. Well, we have just missed probably a brilliant battle here, as Energy Lola is going to use anything to give him more, to give himself more power. Now, lap 5 out of 29. Not much is happening. Vettel 5 has come into the pits. To me, Adrian Yo has a penalty. He's the only person with a penalty. So Haas leading it so far. So tomorrow we will have Division 1 at 7 o'clock. Tomorrow I'll be racing in that, so I can't commentate unfortunately. So that's not my fault. But Energy Lola goes a little bit wide. Oh, Jimmy got a bit of oversteer there, and that means JSS can catch up here. But Jimmy is still a bit on Energy Lola here. Now JSS will get DRS and well, he's going to use the ERS, which is a dangerous tactic, but we're going to go onto a TV pod here because we're not getting the best view. So Jimmy goes on the inside here of Energy Loader. They nearly touch, and these two are scrapping it out, they're fighting it out to the death, and Jimmy will get DRS on lap 6 down the straight, but JSS is catching up to the top two. Oh no, Energy Lola spins, and that puts JSS up into P2 on his debut for Division 2. Energy Lola can't believe it. Jimmy is now 1 second clear of JSS. And does that mean the top 2 fight is no more, but JSS can still do anything he wishes, but he can't get DRS down the back straight. As one of the battle story blocks have been knocked off by Jimmy in P1. The gap between JSS and Jimmy is 9/10 of a second, going down to 8/10, moving back up to 9/10. Yeah, and now we're moving back up to a second. It's going to be very tight tonight for P1. Can we see a championship fight for this season? I do hope so. Now, we're going to go around the final corner, and now we're going to see a fight, which is a big possibility here. Now near enough 200 miles per hour down the main straight. JSS is going 202 miles per hour down the main straight. We might as well turn the telemetry off for now. It might get in people's ways, but it doesn't matter, because JSS is going to send it on the inside in the McLaren, and the wheel to wheel here, and the McLaren and the Williams fight it out. Olden day stuff here from like the 1990s and 2000s, between 1990 to probably 2010, but they're still fighting it out here. Now the McLaren can still make a move. As he said, really dodgy dive bomb, but Verjosh is about to get lapped here. We're not getting the best angle. As JSS is going to go on the inside. No, he gives it up. And the gap between these two, and it is a virtual safety car, so the first proper safety car we've had of this race. We're going to... Yeah, the battle of the Dutchmen, that is for sure. It's a very good battle. Yeah, laps, 7 laps are about to go by, and we have a virtual safety car here. So, are people going to pit? I don't think people will. Jimmy is. So is JSS. So, now the top two, they're now 2 and 3. They're going to come into the pit, and the Williams has to go all the way to the end of the pit lane, and that is JSS on a set of mediums such as Jimmy. They're both on a set of fresh mediums, and they're back together once again. They are now 4 and 5. Lincoln Boy leads the Bahrain GP here with Senzi P2 and Fireball 69 P3, and Swarm Apple 12 P4, and then you've got the old top two 5 and 6 now. So Hazard's dad 078 has a drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car here, and we are back underway here for the Grand Prix. So it's a battle between the Williams and the Red Bull, and the Williams sends it around the outside and gets P4 of Swarm Apple 12. Now JSS will have to catch up to Swarm Apple 12 and the Red Bull, but the McLaren will do anything for this position as the DRS gets enabled for him. Will the Red Bull get out of the way? Yes, he will, as JSS will go on the inside, but Swarm Apple will fight it a little bit here, and JSS is moving up into P5, so there is a bit of action here, but Senzi and Lincoln Boy are 5 seconds apart in this Grand Prix. There's a yellow flag waving at sector 3. I'm not too sure why. There has been a few incidents already today, but we haven't been able to catch up on all of them. Well, we haven't been able to catch up on a single one. But it's between Ryan and Swarm Apple, and TTV underscore Ryan moves up to P6 now behind JSS, but the Alfa Romeo can spoil the old one too, and he can get up to P5 ahead of JSS. There's a yellow flag waving at sector 1. Bobby AFC 2008 gets a 10-second time penalty for corner cutting there. So there's 4 people with a time penalty. Yellow flag still waving at sector 1, so Bobby AFC 2008 might just retire here. Aston Martin with a brilliant Q1, but then I don't know what happened in Q1. Bobby AFC 2008 has retired from the Bahrain GP, so we have 2 out now of the Bahrain Grand Prix. Bobby AFC 2008 and Roche the boss in P16 as well. Safety car, the full safety car is officially out. Now Bobby AFC has left the session, but it's quite tight now. So Lincoln Boy, what is he going to do here? Is he going to put on a set of parts? Yes, he is. Can he get out? Oh, who's that? That sends it. I thought it was going to be Jimmy, but it is the other Williams going on to soft. The soft. That strategy is something else. That strategy is definitely something else for Senzi and the Williams, who's gone from medium to soft. What tyre is he going to choose now after this? Who's that who's just gone wide? Might be Lincoln Boy, actually. Now, safety car is out, and we're going to be muted for a few moments' time. Hold on. Not Alvin 2098. Disqualified. Aston Martin moved from good in Q1 to absolutely terrible. A don't think the CEO or the team, I don't think the team principal of Aston Martin will be happy with their performances tonight, but their Q1 was superb. And now they're both out of the Grand Prix, one disqualified and another one not being able to finish. So no Aston Martin points for tonight. It might have to be next week, next Friday. So that is something big, as that's why we have the safety car out, to stop everybody. So he's behind Vettel 5. So he has caught up there. And I don't know why they're side by side. You can't go side. I think that's a new rule now, you know, in this league. I think you can't go side by side during the safety car. I mean, it's a perfect rule because I think we have learned from other leagues, and Verstappen and Hamilton in Abu Dhabi last year, that you can easily overtake them. Maybe the game will glitch and you might overtake them under the safety car, and it will go green as soon as you come across the line. I'm not sure, but it's mediums, against hards, and then against softs. So the top four, so Senzi is on a set of softs. So the Williams is on some sort of weird strategy here. He's going to have to pit earlier than his teammate, and his teammate pitted earlier when the virtual safety car was out. So really, everybody is now going to catch up. Hopefully we'll have tighter, better racing now than lap 1 about 10 laps ago. So it's Jimmy first, JSS second, Robin, I'm not sure, but he's third. Lincoln Boy fourth, Senzi fifth, Father Grid 69 sixth, Hazard's Dad 7th, Retty Levy 8th, Swarm Apple 9th, Adrian Yo 10th, Energy Low Lap 11th, Vettel 5 12th, Josh 33 13th, and then the other 3 are out of Bobby AFC 2008, Ross the boss, and Alvin 2098 is disqualified from the session. So the safety car is in this lap. And now hopefully we can see better racing between these two. So we're going to have 3 more laps without DRS. So it's all depending on the ERS now probably. As the Williams sets us off now. As, no he's not. He's not going to set us off. Not just yet. And he sets off better than JSS. We go green here. Now JSS is under a lot of trouble here. It's going to go 3 wide into turn 1. Here between JSS. Oh my god. JSS has just lost 2 places. And he's out of the podium places from 2nd to 4th. There is absolutely everything going on, but Jimmy in P1 sitting there comfortably in perfect style, but Rowan is going to try and get. There's yellow flags in Sector 1 and Sector 2. Retty Levy has a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. As the gap between Jimmy and TTV _ Rowan, 1.4 seconds of a gap now. Which one is going to be the championship fight? We don't know. It could end up all different sorts of ways, but at the minute, Jimmy is just rocking it. He's staying first most of the laps, and Swarm Apple has left the session, so his AI is going to do the work for him, as the host has left. Swarm Apple, 5-second time penalty for everyone on the yellow flags. Yeah, so Josh back in the mix now. He was nearly going to get lapped by probably his teammate, and there might be a fight here. There isn't. I ain't got a clue. No, there isn't. So he's staying quiet for the time now. And JSS is now down into P6. It would have been so much better if his teammate was here tonight. But it's so unfortunate for his teammate because he was lagging quite a bit, and he's done 13 laps without his teammate, so fair play to him. It's going to be a tough one tonight for the McLaren, as Adrian Yo is going to fight JSS, and JSS is really struggling there, and Adrian Yo gets the switch back done on the McLaren, and the Alpine gives up on that one. But good fight between the McLaren and the Alpine, and the McLaren is struggling so bad here. He's struggling so much. As now the Red Bull and the Mercedes are wheel to wheel now. Softs against hards. Was the wrong option there for the Mercedes? I guess we will see, but it's panning out well for Father Greg 69. He's just moved up into P4. Well, probably back up into P4. Who knows? The field's not too tight after the safety car restart. DRS enabled, so it's going to get tighter and tighter because we are back racing once again. We're back with the real action here. There's still plenty of time for drivers to make moves, and plenty of time for me to commentate on the best bits of tonight. So it depends. I'll read some comments now. Please show tyres. Okay. Tyres. There are the tyres. There you go. I won't show how long penalties are. That's the only thing that I'm going to change for now. Nothing else is going to be changed. So a set of softs against mediums, and obviously the set of softs is going to work for the Williams. So have the soft runners chose the best choice, because the softs are currently 3 laps old right now, and I think the gap is between the leader and second is 1.5 seconds. So I think Jimmy is just going to storm tonight's race. So now we're going to have a 3-way battle for second place, but Father goes fastest and sends it, makes it a Williams 1-2 here tonight, and the Red Bull sends it on the inside Father Greg, but they're going to keep fighting. Williams against Red Bull, and the Red Bull has split up the Williams into 2 pieces, and now the Williams is going to fight back here, and the wheel to wheel once again round the corner where Verstappen had to give back the position because he left the track, but it's a Williams 1-2. So good start to the season, so good first 15 laps for the Williams team. What's a strategy so far from Senzi? As the Alpine spun, he's in the wall. Oh no, he's reset to track low. He's now down into P10. He's still in the points though, at least. So now Ferrari are back into the top 10. That's all that matters for them. But Senzi is actually catching up to his teammate here. Right, please show the McLaren of JSS. I will in the bit. We've got to focus on the top 2 right now. I can't focus on JSS at the minute. But all I can tell you, he was second at 1 point. As there is a fight between the Red Bull and the Williams. The wheel to wheel now. The Red Bull sends it on the inside here. Oh, the Williams nearly got caught up by the curb there. And the Red Bull takes position 2 of the Williams and splits the Williams into 2 pieces once again. It is 1-3 for Williams now. I'll show JSS now for you. He's trying to catch up to Lincoln Boy, so he's trying his awful best here tonight. I respect him because his teammate did lag out So it's unfortunate for McLaren tonight. They are not going to get extra points as they would wanted, but now the Red Bull is going to be chasing the Williams here. The Red Bull can spoil the Williams party here tonight and possibly even win, but the softies have to pit once again. So is Lincoln Boy making the right strategy of hards? We don't know. Tyres can wear quite quick round here, but it's a three-way fight so far. It is a three-way fight here in Tier 2 so far. We have passed 16 laps here tonight. Well, we are going off the 16th lap, as now we're going to go on the TV pod off the Red Bull. Jimmy defends, and P1 is going to be the Red Bull as it stands, but the wheel-to-wheel now. We're going to go back on the broadcast, and Father Greg 69 takes P1. We are seeing action here for P1. The Williams is going to go round the outside. Oh, they touch the bang wheels, and the Red Bull nearly spins. And now they're fighting, the Williams and the Red Bull here. The wheel-to-wheel now going into this corner, and the Red Bull's still splitting. Oh, we get a little bit of oversteer here, and the Red Bull is still putting Williams into two pieces here. He cannot get ahead of Jimmy, who's in P1. He is strong at defending at the minute, as Adrian Yo has got another penalty. I'm not too sure why. So we're going to look at JSS here. We're back at JSS, and now 4, 5, 6 and maybe 7. They're all in a little bit of a fight here. Maybe we can see a bit. Well, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that are having a fight. It's all about for P1. It's all about for P1. And we're looking here for JSS. He gets the rear wing open. We're not just going to look at JSS because there are going to be other moves. Because the Mercedes is going to try something here on the hards against mediums. Messi never gets fastest for 1:30.0 in the Scuderia Ferrari. As the Mercedes on the hards is still keeping up with the person on the mediums of TTV _ rowing. And they're all still fighting here as there's yellow flags waving around at sector 2. And now these two are fighting once again. I don't know why it's at the camera view of the Williams, but it should be at the Red Bull. Now it is a 1-2 fight once again. We are having so much action here tonight of the first race back, but from about 2 weeks ago on Sunday, which was probably about 24th of April. Now these two are still going to fight it out as Rowan gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings here. No one else has a penalty. It is strictly missed here tonight, but you're going to see a fight. Lap 18 is going to go past, and there are 11 laps left of the Bahrain Grand Prix. And the fight is going to be really on between these two tonight. Anything can happen. Senzi and Rowan are fighting here, but now it's all down to these two because they are fighting and fighting and fighting. He's gaining and gaining and gaining. Right round the outside he goes. No, not quite. He does slow down a little bit there. The Red Bull, I think he wants to make a move probably a bit later. But now there are fights going on left, right and centre. JSS is now up into P5. And now Energy Lola and JSS fighting it out here. The Haas and the McLaren. The Haas is going to go round the outside and takes P5 off JSS. Brilliant racing here tonight. We're back at the 1-2 now. 8-lap old softs against 10-lap old mediums. We all know the deficit of the doubt there. Probably going to be a soft winner. But at the minute, the mediums can last longer, so they're probably on a bit of more wear. Now we're going to rock up into sector 3. There are 10 laps remaining of the Bahrain Grand Prix. We have had action all race, non-stop action, and it is really fun to watch. I'm having fun watching. I'm going to have a look at the comments before. Right, okay, they're just random comments of cheering on people, but anyway, just wanted to have a little look. Anyway, now the battle here out once again. Father Greg and Jimmy. 9 laps remaining here at the Bahrain Grand Prix. The Red Bull could have sent it on the inside there, but would have been dangerous as the Alfa Romeo in P3 is going to catch up here tonight with the 1-2. It's basically a battle from first to probably fourth now. So 5th, 6th, they've lost it. They're gone. They've disappeared. Well, 6th has JSS. He's lost it. He's 1.1 behind Energy Lola now. So he might have to settle for P6 here tonight unless he doesn't finish. That is the commentator's curse, but hopefully it doesn't. Again, commentator's curse. Hopefully the commentator's curse does not happen here tonight, because we've seen so much action and we have been so entertained from it here. Hopefully we can have the same here in Division 1. As a lot more is going to happen here, as a Mercedes of Vettel 5 is slow. It's a full 8 now for Mercedes. They're both in the points. Oh, what has happened? And that is the Alfa Romeo, who is now down into P6. And Guetu Levy has to slow down a bit. Josh has left the session. And the Ferrari overtakes the Alfa Romeo. Now we're back at these two once again for the fight. But Father Greg 69 still can't catch up to Jimmy. The gap is about 5 tenths, 4 tenths. It's going down and down and down each lap. But we still carry on here, as Father Greg 69 is still quite far away. We're having such a good camera angle here. It's like a helicopter view, and it is basically a helicopter view here. And we're seeing the bestest of the best here tonight. Adrian Young set to 1:29.6. He has the fastest lap. He's currently sitting in P11 right now, outside of the points. And now we're looking at the back of the Williams now. Father Greg is going to just try and push everything in his Red Bull. Stops still may have to be made here, but then 10 lap old softs probably can't last. Maybe they can, maybe they can't. We will see. Maybe it's all down to these two now. Unless Jimmy can get at least 1 second ahead of the Red Bull. They're still going to fight it out. They're still going to have the pace. Oh! Jimmy has come into the pits. Has his mediums worn out? Oh, it's a fresh pair of softs. It is a fresh pair of softs. So Father Greg 69 can get in a lot of trouble here. Maybe you can go for a cheeky little undercut strategy, overcut, sorry, on his rival of Jimmy, who's in P6 right now. He's moved down. He's on a fresh pair of softs. They will definitely go to the end now. Lap 22 out of 29 here at the Bahrain Grand Prix. Anything can still happen. The DNF and maybe much, much more. And Energy Lola is catching up now to Lincoln Boy, and we can see a battle between second and third here. Father Greg is a bit far ahead for Lincoln Boy to catch up, because Lincoln Boy is currently on a set of hards. Lincoln Boy can win here tonight because he's going to go to the end on them hards. I know he will, because hards can last long and they get better and better each lap as you go on. So the Haas is trying everything now on the Mercedes, and the Haas is trying everything on the Mercedes. So yeah, I have just worded that correctly. before I said that. I don't know, I can't remember what I said. But the Haas is going to try something on the inside, but doesn't bother at all. So, there is now still a lot of time as Father Greg 69. Will he go to the end on them softs? Just the one soft from medium to soft in 29 laps here at Bahrain. And rowing goes 1:28.9 here in the Alfa Romeo. And he's sitting in P8. Our comment section right now is absolutely blasting. It is blasting with supporters here tonight in Division 2. Will they, at the minute, they can still make the step up to Division 1. But who's going to win that championship? That's the main question. Adrian Yo gets another 3-second time penalty. We're going to have a look at the penalties, not the tyres. So it's 3 seconds, 3 seconds, 3 seconds, 3 seconds, 3 seconds, and 6 seconds. And we'll bring it straight back to the tyres. As now the comment section is blowing up. Yes, the passion. We love the passion in this sport. We love the passion in this league. We all need it because Father Greg is probably going to go to the end, and this is what you call real passion here on lap 24 out of 29. He wants to go to the end. He knows he will go to the end because I think Jimmy has messed up his strategy here. He's 14 seconds behind JSS, and Jimmy goes fast. He's on 1:28.8, so we'll gain 11. So we'll gain that extra point. So we'll be on 11 points as it stands. So there's so much entertainment here tonight, as I've probably just missed the move between the Haas. Oh. The Williams has gone off. What happened to him? He's lost a bit of his wing. Oh no. Jimmy. No. He's lost part of his wing, and now his teammate is catching up to him and lets his teammate through. Oh no, he's gone from leading the race to having front wing damage in 7th on lap 24. It is so lucky for him. He's done ever so well tonight. Absolutely big respect for him tonight because he has been so brilliant. At this point, I'm going to give him driver of the day because he's been fantastic. But it's just pure bad luck for the Williams. As now the Alfa Romeo and the Ferrari are catching up now, and the Williams might have to let them go. It is a really, really sad sight to see for the Williams, as the Williams has to go in the pits, but the Ferrari's just going to make a move on the inside there. And he's back into the pits now. Lola, who started on pole, is now back into P1. What has happened to Father Greg 69? He's now down into P3. Is this going to be an Energy Lola win here tonight? Anything can still happen. We're going to look back at the comments. The comments are just blowing up. Driver of the day for Adrian for the most penalties tonight. big respect. But to me, it had to be Jimmy. In realness, it had to be him. But it's hard against mediums, and the mediums are the better tyre than the hards, but the hards can get better time after time. They do get better each lap. So now we're going to move on with 3 laps left. We've done lap 25. We've got to complete lap 26 now, as there are 3 laps. And now Lincoln Boy is going to have the DRS. He thought about it on the inside there of the hard compound against the medium compound, but he's still right on her backside now. Now, there's still time for this to happen. We get another fantastic view from the helicopter up in the sky. And now the gap between these two is 4 tenths. The person who sat on pole is now back in the lead of this Grand Prix. She was like backing out to the point, but now it's all down to this. We're going to go back to the comments. This is what we call pure passion in as the McLaren goes round the outside of the Red Bull, and the Red Bull has gone from P1 out to the podium places. JSS is now in the podium places. The pure passion for McLaren here tonight is absolutely rocking. How long is the first penalty? Yes. You ask. How long is the first penalty? So, 3 seconds. It's a 3-second time penalty for Energy_Lola. And now Lincoln Boy is going to send it on the inside here on the hards. And he takes the lead of the Bahrain Grand Prix. It is filled with action now. It is filled with pure action and pure passion. And now the Ferrari is going to get lapped of Virgil's 33. The top 4 are in a right scrap right now, but the top 2 is the main competition here tonight. The remaining laps are crucial. There are only 2 laps remaining in tonight's GP at Bahrain, the first race of the season, the first race of the competition. Jimmy set to 1:28.2. He is so lucky tonight, but he's still in the top 10. So it's just basically 2 qualifying laps now for Jimmy. He has been so, these last 10 laps, he has been so unlucky. Oh, right, we're just going to read the comments before. So, we are looking at some comments now, and there is just pure passion here for JSS. So come on JSS. As the comments are saying, I can't say come on JSS. Because I am commentating, I can't support when I'm commentating. If I wasn't commentating, I would be supporting JSS because I am on the team with JSS at McLaren. But Energy_Lola tries to send it on the inside there. 1 lap to go. The Mercedes and the Haas are going to fight it out here. But Energy_Lola, she's going to struggle a little bit as she gets the rear wing open. The gap between these two are 4 tenths of a second. 1 lap remains in the Bahrain Grand Prix. It has felt so long tonight for racing, but it has been pure excitement. I have really enjoyed it. I mean, the race has gone fast, but the qualifying went a bit slow because nothing really happened in qualifying, as Jimmy sets another fastest lap. So he's really going for like 1-shot qual. Well, he's going for qualifying laps now. So now the gap is getting shorter, shorter and shorter. This can be the Mercedes win, but JSS, with his debut in Division 2, he can already get a podium on his debut in the McLaren. Now, can he win? Because if these two crash on the final lap, this race will be even more insane and insane. So there's already 3 people out of the race. We've had 1 disqualified, but now here's the fight of tonight. Now the RS is probably going to get used. Now go on the inside here. These 2 are having a fight, and it's the final lap. And now Lincoln Boy is going to try something here. He will have the DRS. He will. And this is going to get even more and more crazier on the final lap. This is what we want to see here tonight. Gets a bit of oversteer, such as Energy_Lola. They're going to be fighting, and the Mercedes takes the lead. Now Energy_Lola will get the DRS on that back straight now. Ooh, I am out of breath. Wow. Now there's only 1 chance for the Haas, but it looks a little far back. just out bold, and now Cheetah is going to fail to win here tonight, and the Mercedes is probably going to win here tonight. Carnage on the final lap of the Grand Prix. He's only going one stop because he knew he could win tonight. I knew he could win tonight. I said he could win tonight. This Lincoln boy has absolutely raised the roof here, and now he's going to come round the final corner, and Lincoln boy wins the Bahrain Grand Prix. Oh my God, that is insane. JSS will take P2 because Energy Loader had a penalty, so it is 25 to 18 points. What an amazing Grand Prix that we have had here tonight. I've personally enjoyed it. Ooh. Yes, my voice did give up on me. Just like, oh, that was insane. That was like really insane. My voice just... Right, so here we have a possible championship fight. It could be Jimmy, it could be JSS, it can be Lincoln Boy, and it can be Energy Lola. What a fight we've had here at the opening race of Season 2 tonight. So, I'll be driving tomorrow, so I won't be commentating tomorrow on Division 1. I am driving tomorrow in the McLaren. So the podium celebrations now for the Mercedes, the McLaren and the Haas. They have been superb tonight. I have just really enjoyed it. What a race, what a Grand Prix. I hope you all have enjoyed it, because that was just amazing. It was so tight all Grand Prix. I nearly lost my voice at the end, but I don't care because that was just amazing. Now we're going to look at the standings. These standings will be on the Discord as well. So our winner for the first time this season, the second season of Slipstream Racing League, Lincoln Boy 10, wins the Bahrain Grand Prix with JSS second, Energy Lola third, Father Greg 69 fourth. My voice is really giving up on me, but I'm just going to calm it down a little bit. So 5th, TTB Rowing. 6th, Guetti Levy 23. 7th, Senzi. 8th, Berton 5. 9th, Adrian. 10th, Jimmy. 11th, Hazard's Dad 078. 12th, Swarm Apple. 13th, the underscore Josh 33. 14th, not Alvin, he didn't finish. And then Bobby AFC 2008 15th, and Rosh the Boss is also out. So that is all from us tonight. Wow, just wow. You can always press that little red button at the far end, and you can watch from the beginning, from qualifying all the way to here at the end. So the stream will be up and running probably tomorrow. It'll probably be a video tomorrow. So yep, so fantastic GP. I hope you all have enjoyed, because that was just absolutely carnage here tonight. Whew. That was just absolutely... I'm looking at the comments now. It's just blown up with Scoop. Oh, I love the passion in this sport. So yeah, that is all of it and all of us from tonight. So I hope you all have really enjoyed it here tonight. So I'll see you lot next week on Friday, 7 PM, British summertime. Hope you all have enjoyed. See you a lot later. See you next